Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Just before we kick off with today's video, I want to give a shout out to NordVPN. So you'll be aware of the past few months, our community's been under attack by cyber criminals. A really good way to protect yourself when online is by using a VPN. And after using their services for the past few weeks, I want to recommend NordVPN. When using Game Ranger, which is where most of our games are played, your public IP is revealed as soon as you host the game, even if nobody joins your game. So when using a VPN, it hides your public IP address and can prevent someone from attacking you or tracking your online activities. NordVPN offers 5,500 worldwide servers, allows you to connect up to 6 devices at any one time, and offers you a 30-day money-back guarantee if you're not satisfied. So if you're interested in signing up with NordVPN, use my referral link in the description and grab yourself a huge discount, plus 3 months completely free on the 2-year deal. Okay, so kicking off with this game, we've got Rage up in the north with the China Infantry in the Cyan. Down in the south, we've got Roll with the red USA Laser. We're on Homeland Rocks. This is a random replay that I've downloaded from Gentle. I've never seen it before. It's a few weeks old. There is no guarantee this is going to be some super epic replay. I can see the size, and usually that gives me an idea if it's quite a longish replay or decent. It doesn't tell me if it's going to be one-sided or not, though. That's something that me and you are going to find out right now. So we've got Mod Roll with the laser. He's going for 2 supplies. I'm imagining War Factory and a barracks. Rage is the China Infantry. And he looks like he's going for a helix, which a drone is right above that. So it'll be interested to see, or I'll be interested to see rather, to see how Roll is going to handle that. I think if you're going for War Factory barracks like this, is probably your best bet. Although I do see some people, you know, quickly dropping down a second War Factory, getting the tow, and then just spamming Vs. I have seen that reaction to infantry before. I haven't fully tested it. Like, do you have to skip a Chinook? That if you're going to go for that build order, potentially, yeah, then you could just make a load of MTVs. Problem then is, though, the helix could just come in, do some damage, and then also land, and yeah, your Vs could still go down to the massive infantry blob. So this is going to be an interesting one. Roll's not gone for the 2 War Factories, though. He's just gone for a fully loaded V. He's going to have a load of missile defenders inside there, and then yeah, he's going to hope that he can lock down this this helix and laser lock it. Rage went back a little bit there. Not quite sure why he went back. Now he's going forwards, and he's going to go straight into the V. The V's going to take quite a bit of damage, but the laser lock, a little bit slow there from Roll, but I'm pretty sure he couldn't get it anyway. Roll's now going to enter his V again. He's loading another V up back at home. Yeah, the problem is, like, let's say that V gets popped open and the missile defenders start laser locking the helix. The helix can just unload, and then the missile defenders on the ground will be no good against the infantry inside, because I'm pretty sure there's at least 1 or 2 minigunners inside of there. So straight away now here for Roll, he's going to lose the Chinooks. I don't think he should be losing these, really, because he's seen this helix coming for an absolute age. So I think pulling the Chinooks there should have been a must. One dozer there has gone down for Rage. I wonder if he's going to get hunted, actually. This bunker's going to be targeted down. The helix is still pretty much 100% HP, and Rage behind this is going for the oil cap. Helix comes in to chase down the V. Laser lock comes in, and the helix is going to go low, but it does clear up everything eventually. Roll is now back on 4 Chinooks, but that's a costly loss there, losing 1,200 times 2, which is $2,400 worth of Chinooks. It's an expensive loss, especially early on. But Rage did lose 1 dozer, and now his other dozer could potentially go down to these 2 Vs here. I've got a V on the left-hand side. It's going to push down maybe into that bunker. Rage has got a War Factory, and he's actually built a second helix and unloaded all of his things. Well, there's a drone right there, so these mines here are revealed. An airfield does give you a load of mines. Depending on how big the building is, depends on how many mines you get. So an airfield is really cost efficient if you want to cover a large area with mines. Yeah, drop down a couple of airfields and you can guarantee you will cover the whole area with mines. So Rage's start was very nice, killing them 2 Chinooks, but all of a sudden it's kind of flipped now. Rage is under a lot of pressure, because if he loses that supply, he'll then be only reduced to 1 supply. But behind this, he did go for the 2 oils. Okay, Rage now with the outposts. First outpost does go down. Roll is force fire in the ground. That's a mistake. He comes in to intercept this. Helix. Rage unloads the Helix. The V's are going to charge at the infantry, and he does get the crush on pretty much everything. Not sure what Rage is doing here, but that was a pretty empty and pretty dead Helix that now does go down. That is a really, really strong start there for Roll. Rage is continuing with the Helix spam. Yeah, looking a bit shaky there for Rage. His economy is good, but also Roll's just expanded to a third over here as well. And especially if he collects some different crates, his economy will be really, really strong. I'm just going to increase the volume a little bit because I turned it down last night and I think it might be too quiet. Okay, so airfield has gone down. Now the supply is taking some damage as well, but there's a Helix over here now. A bit of a back and forth here between the two players. Outpost there goes down. I'm pretty sure that was quite empty though. Dozer has gone down as well as the supply. This Helix will go down as well. Supply there has been killed. Helix crash lands into the floor. We've got a couple of Vet2 Vs here. Roll pretty much controlling this game with a little bit of damage from the Helixes here and there, but Rage is definitely left chasing these Vs, and that's not a position you really want to be in. These are much quicker than these outposts. Rage now moving in with the Helix, moving in with the outpost, but the outpost takes a lot of damage. Supplied area is going to go down. That's going to be Rage on no supplies, actually. Roll goes to intercept this bunker. Bunker seems pretty fully loaded. 1 V goes down. Oh, 2 Vs go down, actually. And Rage's supply survives. How the hell did that survive? I swear it was on like 0. Couple of drones here going down. Roll has now a massive, massive army moving across. But there's also a Helix inside of Roll's base. And he's going to lose a load of Chinooks again. This is big damage from both players here. Is Roll hunted? I think Roll is hunted, you know. He is hunted. Don't even know how that happened, but that's what you get if you're sending your Dozer out like that. Rage unloads his Helix. It's going to kill a V. Kills another V. Bit of bad targeting there from Rage. He's a bit indecisive about which V he wanted to kill. He started shooting at that one, but then he started shooting over there. He did kill 2, though. And a half, because that one is on a half HP. But does Rage just need to hold now? I would say, yeah. Does he just need to drop down a load of bunkers? Because against a load of bunkers, you bunker in this area here with, like, maybe one there, one there, one there, something like that. There should be surely nothing that these Vs can get done. Sure, you can start making Avengers, but they're going to build super slow, and they are expensive, even for a laser. Still $1,500 a pop. C&C now being built by Rage. Yeah, they're going to produce slowly for Roll if he does make Avengers because of his power. Big engagement here, and there's a hell of a lot of V's gone down so far. Just look at all the dead chassis here. Roll does escape for now with his V's. Stuck in this awkward position back here. C&C now being built by Rage, and the problem is for Roll that once that C&C is finished, there's going to be carpet and artillery if Rage wants to, and potentially mines as well, depending on how many gem points he spends on each. I think going for probably the level 2 artillery is definitely key, because you can probably kill that war factory. Well, you definitely kill that war factory at level 2. Here comes a big drop from Roll behind the war factory. A bit of a weird position. Didn't even know you could drop that far up the mountain. Bit of a kerfuffle going on back here. Roll's V's are all going down. They're all stuck. There's quite a few Rangers here, though, which are useful for taking out these tank hunters. Outpost there goes down. Very, very scrappy game indeed. And where is the artillery from Rage? Lack of artillery at the moment. Here comes the carpet. Here comes the artillery. And the outpost there is out. But an outpost isn't really going to be good against that. But Rage is losing his war factory, though, at least. And there is still a V here. I didn't even see that. Carpet and artillery is on the way, but the carpet might get shot down. This is why I thought the the level 2 artillery might be better, actually. Because now if that's only level 1... Oh, it is level 1, but it finishes that anyway. Yeah, I don't know if a level 2 would have been better, actually, on that. But, I mean, at least Rage is killing buildings. I think Rage just needs to drop down a load of bunkers now. I don't even think you need the war factory. Roll does come in, intercepts the outpost, and the outpost does go down, but there's so many V's gone down. Surely Roll can't win this now. He has absolutely nothing. He's got $400. He's got one Chinook here. Look at how many Vs are going into the ground there. Like the chassis just falls into the ground. Rage literally just needs a wall of bunkers. Yeah, you can call it boring all you like, but it's the safest way to play at the moment. I don't think a war factory is worth getting at this point. Just need to prioritize bunker, bunker, bunker. And as long as it's fully loaded, there is nothing these Vs can do. Sure, Roll can still collect all the money in the world, and he could effectively still produce a ton of Vs, but Rage, as long as he's got that, as long as he's got the barracks and the oil, he can just keep making tank enters or whatever, fully loading them into the bunker. He's going to drop one over here as well. Yeah, I would have personally just scrapped the war factory and just made a line of bunkers. Yeah, you can call it boring, but it's the safest way to play at this point because he just needs to hold until more support powers. That's literally all he needs to do. Yeah, probably prioritizing a bunker here would have been nice actually to secure this supply for himself. Roll does come in to intercept, but this bunker is so fully loaded. 2 Vs there go down. I think that might be it. Yeah, it is. GG. Nice hold there from Rage. Nice helix in the beginning. A bit of a back and forth. It looked like Roll was kind of winning the mid game, but losing the early game. And then, yeah, kind of just flipped as soon as Rage got that CC, hunted Roll. And then he came through with the win. So GG. All played there to Rage. And yeah, let me know what you thought of this one in the comments. See you in the next one.